The government will not repeal youth, Uwezo and women funds, even as it plans to roll out the Kenya Kwanza flagship fund dubbed the Hustler Fund. Cooperatives Cabinet Secretary Simon Chelugui now says that the Hustler Fund is meant to disrupt the lending market with predatory lenders that have sunk ordinary Kenyans and businesses into irredeemable debts. And as Sam Ogina now reports, the 50 billion shillings annual kitty, according to Chelugui, is meant to flood the market with cheap government credit.
Upon assuming the helm of the Cooperatives Ministry, the docket responsible for anchoring the Kenya Kwanza campaign pledge, the 50 billion shillings annual Hustler Fund, CS Simon Chelugui ruled out repealing the existing funds despite the planned rollout of the Hustler Fund on the 1st of December.
So we are not taking over the role of these affirmative funds. We are just intervening in a bigger way, and this fund is not about women, youth, or any other special need group. It is targeting everybody who has an idea or who is doing business.
Former President Uhuru Kenyatta's administration rolled out the Youth Enterprise Fund, Uwezo Fund and Women Fund to avail credit to these groups. Begging the question, how different will the Hustler Fund be operationalized and structured from the already existing funds, some of which have made very little impact?
Sometimes it's very difficult to see the impact of all these initiatives of government, and there's sometimes a lot of disappointment by our people that we don't do enough.
These other funds have been in existence for some time. However, they've taken the model, the route of usual, normal banking, and they are more specific. They are collateral-based, they're security-based.
For instance, the Youth Fund has 6 loan products, including the agribusiness loan that individual youth or youth companies can access up to 2 million shillings with no interest but a management fee of 5% deducted from the loan amount. One would require conventional securities to access the loan. The second product is the VUCA loan with a limit from 500,000 shillings up to 5 million shillings at an interest rate of 6% with a 1% management fee and conventional securities to access the loan. In LPO LSO financing, youth and youth companies can access up to 70% of the LPO or LSO amount of 5 million shillings at an interest rate of 1.5% after 90 days and a commission of 6.5% charged on the borrowed amount. Uwezo Fund, on the other hand, is meant for constituency-based groups. The fund provides Wezesha loan, where such groups can access up to 100,000 shillings for startup businesses, and the members must sign a guarantee form undertaking to repay the loan. The other product is the Endeleza loan for repeat borrowers. Here, groups can access only 500,000 shillings and members must sign a guarantee form to undertake payment of the loan. With the anticipated rollout of the Hustler Fund on the 1st of December, the government is still drafting policies to anchor the fund. But it remains to be seen whether it will be a copycat of its predecessors or whether it will be fundamentally different. Already, the government has indicated the fund's interest rate will be a single digit of about 9% and it will be devolved up to the ward levels.
The mushrooming of predatory digital lenders in the country, which have occasioned serious damage to many Kenyans. And in view of that, we've seen the uptake is very high, the interest is there, but then the cost is very expensive.
The Cooperatives Minister, who was then Labour Cabinet Secretary, formally handed over the Labour docket to his successor, Florence Bore.
Since we would like our community self-help groups to be beneficiaries of the Hustler Fund, I therefore look forward to working closely with your new ministry, especially in the implementation of MSME, the Hustler Fund, because my ministry has a list of all community registered groups.
Sam Ogina, Citizen TV, Nairobi.